The girl and her grandfather are collecting herbs on the mountain. Suddenly, there came a cry of an animal with intense suffering. The girl looked in the direction of the sound. It turned out to be an eagle hunting. He grabs the deer and wants to fly away. In times of crisis, the father deer jumped up vigorously and rescued the fawn. But the hungry eagle still doesn't give up. Strike again. The deer father and the deer mother desperately resisted, fighting with the eagle. The terrified deer hurried into the mountains. This is not good. The girl hurried down to check. Finally found the deer behind a bush. Seeing the deer seriously injured, so the kind girl brought it home and sterilized and bandaged. At this moment, the father and the mother of the deer are looking for the deer, but the whereabouts of the child were not found for miles. Wailing songs resounded throughout the valley. The deer misses its parents, plus the unfamiliarity with the environment. It is also tea and rice. Girl shaking little copper bell, trying to get the deer to let down their guard. She took out her bamboo snake to make the deer happy again. Slowly, the deer finally relaxed. Start eating. The injury has also recovered well. In the days that follow, the girl and the deer became inseparable friends. She takes the deer everywhere she goes. On this day, she and her grandfather took the deer to the market. After the deer sees the circus got excited to get up. As a result, was teased by the rogue monkey. Fortunately, the girl appeared in time, let the deer feel full of security and happiness. One day they went to the mountains to collect herbs. An eagle suddenly appeared in the sky. In the little deer's mind, the scene of being caught last time emerged, scared it to run away. The little girl tried to catch up, accidentally tripped to the ground. The bell that fell to the ground made a crisp sound. The little deer knew for sure that something must have happened to the little girl. Then it stopped. When they got home, Grandpa let granddaughter recuperate quietly. The deer feels guilty, offered to go to the market to buy delicious food for the girl. It tugs at Grandpa's sleeve. Let Grandpa hang the basket on its head. The girl tied a bell round the deer's neck, and just like that, the deer went out alone. Come to the market. The deer wants to buy some pork belly for the girl. It lifts its front foot and taps on the counter. But the boss is still asleep. The deer took out the bell and shook it again. The boss only hears the sound but not the person. Suddenly a basket was thrown up and dropped 2 copper coins. Finally, a cute little head popped out. The boss quickly ran out and picked up the deer. The cleverness of the deer is really loved by everyone. After the boss packed it for it, the little deer set foot on the way home. Due to the long distance, in addition, it is the first time for the little deer to go out alone. The little girl is also uneasy, looking forward to the safe return of the deer. Suddenly, crisp bells rang from outside. Finally, a long-lost smile appeared on the girl's face. The intelligent little deer entered the room and handed the basket to the grandfather, then quickly ran over and hugged the girl. Under the care of Grandpa and the little deer, the little girl's injury healed quickly. One day, the old man brought them to the mountains to collect the herbs. Grandpa threw the medicine in the air. The girl and the deer are below to pick up. Suddenly a yam hung halfway up the mountain. The girl was wondering how to take it off. The nimble deer had scampered up the hill and successfully removed the yam. It saw a granddaughter at the cliff again. Keep climbing higher. Seeing this, the girl hurriedly shook the bell to get it down quickly. But the little deer, in order to pick the linksy for the girl, it climbed to the cliff despite the danger. Bite the linksy and do a 360-degree mid-air spin. Finally, land smoothly. Give granddaughter to the little girl. This scene, it was just seen by the deer parents not far away. See with one's own eyes that the long-lost child is safe and sound. Mother deer is very excited. A cheerful and excited cry resounded through the valley after the deer heard the long-lost and familiar call. Hurried to run towards its mother, bouncing and trotting. The girl saw the deer reunited with her parents, jump up for joy and applaud them. But the next second, when the deer follows its parents away, the girl was immediately overwhelmed with a mixture of sadness and joy. Feeling at a loss, pounced into Grandpa's arms and sobbed. This is obviously an unprepared farewell. The deer is also reluctant to part, run over and into the arms of the girl. Just as they were inseparable, Grandpa reluctantly pulled them apart. Uncomforted, the deer has its own home. It have to go back after all. Returning to nature is the greatest love for the deer. But the girl also knows, from now on, the mountains are high and the road is long. This parting may never see each other again. The girl untied her bell as a parting gift. She ran over again and gave the bell to the deer. People experience the vicissitudes of joys and sorrows, and the moon undergoes the changes of waxing and waning. Such things have been hard to be perfect since ancient times. The girl recalled every little bit she had with the little deer. Tears couldn't stop falling down. The little deer gently wiped the reluctant tears for the girl. This sad yet beautiful ending makes people's thoughts filled with many things. This ink painting animation, The Deer Bell, released in 1982. It is adapted from the beautiful legend passed down by the Bailudong Academy through the harmonious painting between the girl and the deer, conveying the beautiful wish of harmonious coexistence between humans and nature.